Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Insight Matrix, the space where we decode complex stories, separate fact from speculation, and focus on what the evidence actually tells us. I'm Molly, and today we're unpacking one of the most disturbing and controversial cases of our time, the Epstein files. Over the last 2 years, tens of thousands of pages of court records, flight logs, and Justice Department documents have been released. They've reignited old questions, named powerful figures, and fueled intense debate online. But do these documents finally reveal the whole truth? Let's slow this down and examine what we know, what's misunderstood, and what still remains unresolved. Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier who built influence through elite social circles, politics, finance, academia, and royalty. By the early 2000s, investigators uncovered that Epstein was running a long-term sex trafficking operation involving underage girls, some as young as 14 years old. The abuse took place across multiple properties in New York, Florida, New Mexico, Paris, and on a private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Victims were recruited under the guise of paid massages. Many were minors. Many were repeatedly abused. This is not disputed. This is established fact. In 2008, Epstein was federally investigated in Florida. Despite dozens of victims, Epstein secured a non-prosecution agreement that shielded him from federal charges, allowed him to plead guilty only to state prostitution offenses, resulted in about 13 months in jail, most of it with work release. The deal was negotiated under then U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta and has since been described by legal experts as one of the most controversial plea bargains in modern U.S. history. Victims were not informed, violating federal law. This deal allowed Epstein to continue abusing girls for years afterward. In July 2019, federal prosecutors in New York charged Epstein with sex trafficking of minors, conspiracy. He was denied bail. 1 month later, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell. Officials ruled the death a suicide, but guards failed to check on him, cameras malfunctioned, protocols were ignored. While no evidence of murder has been proven, public trust collapsed and speculation persists to this day. Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate, was later convicted of recruiting, grooming, transporting underage girls. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison in 2022. Her conviction legally confirms that Epstein's crimes were not isolated. This was a coordinated trafficking network. When people say Epstein files, they often imagine one secret list. That's not how this works. The documents are multiple sets of records, including civil depositions from Virginia Giuffre versus Maxwell, criminal trial exhibits, flight logs, contact books, DOJ, and FBI internal communications. These materials contain evidence, testimony, and allegations, not automatic proof of guilt for everyone named. That distinction matters. Between 2024 and late 2025, several major releases occurred. January 2024, nearly 900 pages from the Giuffre civil case were unsealed, naming about 150 to 180 individuals previously anonymized. Early 2025, DOJ released expanded flight logs and evidence lists. December 2025, nearly 30,000 pages were released, the largest disclosure so far. The biggest headline? An internal DOJ email stating that Donald Trump flew on Epstein's private jet at least 8 times between 1993 and 1996, more than previously known. The DOJ also stressed Trump has not been charged. Several explosive claims in the files are false or unsubstantiated. A purported Epstein letter referencing Trump and Larry Nassar was confirmed by the FBI to be fake. What is now clearly established? Epstein ran a long-term sex trafficking operation. Maxwell helped facilitate it. The 2008 plea deal was a profound institutional failure. Epstein had extensive social and travel ties with powerful individuals. What the documents do not prove: that everyone named committed crimes, that intelligence agencies protected Epstein. This remains speculative. That Epstein was murdered, no conclusive evidence supports that claim. Association is not the same as guilt. The Epstein documents expand the public record, but they do not deliver a single, clean ending. Instead, they reveal a proven criminal network, systemic failures of justice, a culture of power without accountability. And they remind us of something crucial. Truth isn't found in viral lists or rumors. It's found in evidence, context, and restraint. More than 1 million documents are still under review. So this story, unfortunately, isn't over. If you found this breakdown helpful, like, subscribe, and share the Insight Matrix. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and remember, insight beats outrage. Always. I'm Molly, and I'll see you in the next episode.